fiber friends. So today I have a haul video for you. Now this isn't one trip. Over the last several months this is number of trips, plus it's also a birthday haul because this is my birthday month. So let's go ahead and get right into what we have. I'm going to actually start with my bags. So I did get several bags for my birthday this year. We're going to start with this one here. And this was I believe this was purchased from Etsy by a friend of mine. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, but I think it was. So this is a nice, cute little drawstring bag. It's got these adorable little mermaids on there. I think they're really fun. Is the maker in here? I don't see any indicator of the maker. And I'm not sure that I would really ask if it was a birthday present, because it might be a little weird to be, you know, they might not want you to know kind of what they spent or whatever the deal is. So if I can kind of figure it out, I will let you guys know. But this is just super cute. It doesn't have a whole lot of stabilization to it. It's kind of a loose bag. I do feel a little bit of maybe like a light stabilizer in there, but this is going to be one of those kind of, you know, sort of loose sort of bags. I think it's really cute. The next bag I got was this one here. It was another birthday purchase. Look at those mid-century cats. I just absolutely love that. And then inside it's got this fun mid-century pattern. And this is also a drawstring, so that can extend the size of the bag, but also it can kind of keep animals out of it if you have cats like I do. My Jasper loves to get into a bag. There is a zipper there, and you can see it is fully lined with this fabric all the way through, and we do have a pocket in there. So this is a nice big size bag. And then if you don't need that, you just want to use it as like a tote, put your project in that way, you just fold the liner in and it's just perfectly fine. I don't see any name branding on it, but this is like really cute, and it has some batting on the inside. You can feel that, so it is going to be able to stand up, which is nice. And I would say this is a good medium to maybe larger size project bag. Very, very nice. Next, I have this Madder Root bag. This bag I got for myself. Madder Root is one of the bag designers that I really like. It is not on Etsy. Madder Root is is it T-T-E-R or D-D-E-R? I'm going to have to look. Oh, Jasper's going to make a cameo. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, we're filming here. Can you go sit on the rocking chair? Yep, okay. Shoo. Thank you. I'll have to look that up and see if it's 2 Ds or 2 Ts, but you just kind of, you can fold them over. This one has a few pockets on the inside. This is a medium size bag. I do have this matching one in a small size bag. And I love these because you can just roll them up and clip them. And they're just super handy. They can be like toss and grab bags. You can clip them on something and hang them from them. And they're just really handy, and nothing's going anywhere. I'm actually going to be using this one for one of my little projects coming up. So I'm going to set that one aside. Sorry, buddy, but you can't be over here. Then I got this one. This was another birthday gift. I picked this one out myself. I did get a gift card, and this one was off of Etsy as well, so I chose this bag. This is one of my favorite designers. I do have a number of favorite designers. So this is the Spinning Loft, and this will be the 4th bag that I have from her, from Spinning Loft. And the fabrics are just so cute. Now I'm going to say I do know that quite a few of her fabrics come from a fabric company called Spoonflower. So they're kind of specialty fabrics. I do believe you can upload your own imagery and have fabric made, but I imagine that would be really expensive. But most of the fabrics are really unique, so they're not going to be fabrics you can just find anywhere. And I love that she utilizes some of those fabrics. All of her fabrics come from there? I don't think so, but I do know that I think some of them do. And these ones are just adorable. It's a nicely made bag. You're going to have this bag forever. It's lightweight canvas. It does have this nice pocket in the front with a good zipper, and I believe it's a generous pocket, yeah. And it's got a nice zipper to it. These webbed handles, canvas webbed handles. This one is a zipper on front. Of my 4 bags, this is the only one that zippers on front. It's got a nice big generous size on the inside with a pocket, and I like to do them this way. When I'm using them, I like to fold them over. If you fold them over by about a quarter to a third, it needs to be a little bit more than that, than what I have here. And then what you can do is they are firm enough, because they do have some batting or something on the inside, that they can actually stand up. But I can just use it right next to my chair and just pull my stuff out from inside. So not a great example when it's empty, but excuse me. So I do have one that just snaps over the top, and another one has that drawstring like the last one we saw, where it's that piece of drawstring that you pull. I think 2 of them have that, and then this one has the zipper. They're really fun bags. So I like that a lot. And then the last bag that I have is this bag here. It is another bag made by Della Q, and it is just really nice. This is the Della Q rucksack. So the entire bag is made of waxed canvas, really durable, really heavy duty. It does have a box bottom, and inside you can see actually on the top there are the snaps, the same snaps as you would get in their O Snap bag. So you can snap them, but the nice thing about the snaps is that you can pull yarn from in there. So if you're doing color work, you can have different colored strands. If you're just doing one, you can just do a single. This is a yarn cutter. If you take it out of that thing, I like to keep it protected in there just because I don't really use the yarn cutter. I don't think I would use that, and I don't want it catching on my fabric, but if I do end up using it, I can just take that off. So it's a nice big generous size on the inside, and it does have this little bottom plastic piece that you can put in the bottom to make the bottom a little bit more stable and solid. And it's just a good size. I just think this is just going to be such a nice bag. I'm very excited about that. We have a little opening on the side here. We have 2 pockets here. And this is the rucksack you see here. The Maker's Bags. It is their rucksack in teal. Let you read a little bit about that. Turn the other side over. The sides can snap together. So when you're snapping the whole thing closed, it makes a nice thin top profile. Just like that. And you can just see the width of the size here. I'm very excited about this. This was just a really generous birthday gift here, and I just can't say enough about it. So I love that. So those were my my project bags from haul, and mostly from birthday. Now, I did get some of this Scout, and I absolutely love Scout. I've said before, it's one of my top favorite yarns to use. It is a non-superwash 100% wool by Kelbourne Woolens. This, I believe, is Strawberry Heather. It is in the Strawberry Heather. It is a super soft yarn, and let me pull this up here. You can see the strand there. This stuff is just so nice to work with. Whenever I'm working with it, I just don't want to stop knitting. I just love it. It does have a lot of this heathering in here. So I got 2 of those. I'm not sure exactly what my plans are for those, but oh, I almost forgot this bag. I did get this when I went to Babetta's. I was not able to attend on her anniversary celebration, but I went shortly after, and she did have some of these celebratory bags left that I was able to get. So very exciting. Are we going to come visit again? Look, sir, I need you to come away. Thank you. Love you, but you got to just find another space. Then I got 2 of these. This is by Jody Long, and is this Chow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's not uncommon to mispronounce these. This is extra fine merino superwash wool made in Italy. This is in the color Stone. And let's see. There we go. We have 115 yards for 50 grams. You can see your stats there. Very nice, very soft. I really like this. Oh, is that a knot? Yes, it is. And I have intentions. I have 2 of these. And I actually want to make one of those mini scarves for your neck for the playground. I don't know if I'm going to make a Sophie scarf or the Riptide scarf or what I'm going to do, but I just really need one of those like handkerchief type of scarves to go around my neck. So when I'm on the recess playground, I don't want a big full scarf, just something I can wrap around my neck and tuck into my jacket. So that's what I got this for. I did purchase another one of these Uma. This is by Amano Yarns, I believe. And here you can kind of see some of the stuff on here. 230 yards, 25 gram ball, 210 meters. Yeah, it is Amano. And I just love this. It's kind of like a baby Surrey, 37% baby Surrey, 37% super kid mohair, and 26% mulberry. So I got that to go along with one of my future projects. Then I purchased, I'm going to cough again, I'm sorry. I purchased this Juniper Moon Farms Patagonia Organic Merino. I do have one of these skeins in this color. This is the limited edition Conch. And I just happened to see that this is the same dye lot as the one I already have. I haven't tried it yet. It is a little bit on the woollier side, a little bit more rustic than the Scout or the Falkland Worsted, but it's totally fine. I think that I would be able to wear this next to the skin without a problem. And I've read on this that it does soften up a little bit in the wash as well when you wash it with the wool wash, so I'm not worried about it. This is somewhere between a sport weight and a DK. I have seen it listed as a DK. I've seen it listed as a sport weight. It is, if it's a sport weight, I'm going to say it's a thinner sport weight. I mean a thinner DK, or maybe a thicker sport weight, something like that. So it's kind of between the two. I think it's officially listed as a DK. Here you have a 3 light. Here is your gauge. It is 100% organic, 100 grams, 382 yards. But because it was the same lot number as the one I already have, I went ahead and got it. I really want to try it out. I want to do something with this. I haven't even swatched it, so I really don't know what the swatch is going to be like yet either, but I got that to go with my stash. And one of the things I want to do with that is I want to make one of these tops. So I have the Seven Sisters top by Sloan Lacasse in my Ravelry, and I also have the Tulip Sweater Tee by Bluebird Pine Shop. And I'm not exactly sure which of the two I want to use this with, but I think I might want to do it with one of these. I had thought about doing the Modern Cotton with that and maybe my Queensland collection with that, but I'm still kind of undecided. But those are some plans. And I do want to do something in that merino. And I know that the tees are really like a summer tee, and this is really like a warmer, it's like wool. But I live in California, so we don't get too terribly cold or too terribly like in the fall. I think that would just be great. It would just be warm enough, but it still has the short sleeves. So I'm going to give it a try. And then I also have 4 of these Falkland worsted, because I did buy the tea quantity in that. The pattern I think is going to need 3, but just in case I got the extra, because I think I might be between patterns, that is going to be for one of these. I originally set that up to go with the Tulip sweater, which I might still use it for that, but I also might use it for a fall version of the Seven Sisters top. So I'm probably going to make this twice. I want to make one in a modern cotton DK version, and I want to make one, I think, in this Falkland worsted, but I'm still on the fence. But that was the plan, so I've got enough to do either of those. And this is Easy Care Fine Merino Wool harvested from sheep ethically raised in the Falkland Islands. So here It is mulesing free, mulesing free. I'm not sure what that is. It is a 4 medium, so this is a worsted 100% wool. You can see we're looking at 100 grams, 218 yards. There's some of your specs on that, and the color is alabaster. And it's kind of got a little bit of that like marling or that ticking to it. And I just love the Falkland worsted. So much so that I bought 2 more. So I have, whoops, they're both upside down. So I have 2 of these, and I'm going to make a shawl with them. This is in the color Eggshell. And let me pull up the shawl I have intentions of doing. I plan on using that to make the Horizon scarf in the worsted weight with the Queensland cotton with this here. It's a beautiful like shawl, and it's got a nice little rippled edge to it. So that's my plans for this. They also make the Horizon shawl pattern is also available like in a fingering weight too. So that is my plan for that one, for these. Then I found these on the clearance rack, and this is Rowan Cotton Cashmere. It is 50 grams. Super cute. I like the color. I think this is a nice kind of fallish sort of color. And it feels really good. It is, I'm looking for the stuff here. It's cotton with a little bit of, I can't find it. Am I just blind? Are you seeing it? There it is, 85% cotton, 15% cashmere. Feels pretty good. I'm planning to make this with another one of those kind of like handkerchief scarves because it will be a little bit cooler. So when it's a little bit warmer outside, but I still kind of want to have a little something, you know, just around my neck, like in the early spring or late fall, or excuse me, early fall, early spring, I will have that option as well. So I got that to go with that as well. Make a second one of those. And then last but not least, oh, actually, I'm sorry, I have one more thing after this. I have more of the Malabrigo. I am a huge Malabrigo fan. I tend to really gravitate towards the Malabrigo. It is a superwash merino. I just love the feel. I love how it feels in my hand when I'm working it up. I love the squish of the finished product. I love the coloring on them. Just everything about them, really. And this is the Arroyo, and this is in the Bobby Blue. And you can see the specs here. This is a DK Sport weight, so I guess it's kind of between the two. We have 335 yards for 100 grams, 100% superwash merino wool. Just so buttery nice. And then I have another one in the, Cirrus Gray. Same thing, Cirrus Gray. And this is kind of, this color is just lovely. It's sort of a grayish, see the darkish grayish blue there, and then there's a little bit of the lighter gray. This just reminds me of a Storm at Sea, really. I just love this. And these are both single skeins, and I was originally intending to maybe do those kind of handkerchiefy type of small like mini scarf type of things in one of each of these. And I might end up with 4. It just depends. I want to see how they work out on the recess playground. But it's tough when you're standing out there and the wind's blowing and we're not moving like the kids are moving, and you're just kind of supervising and it gets chilly. So I might end up making these for the winter, because then I can have really good, cool, really good warm scarves. And those would be a 1 skein project each. So that is that. And the last thing I have, let me move these out of my way. My cat is showing some interest, so let's move them. There we go. This is a little like tester sort of kit. This is Baracco. Make some joy today. But it's one of these little, what do you call this? Like, just has little skeins of this. So you can kind of try out the mini color packs. You can kind of try it out. This is a Alanis Light mini color pack. 100% wool. There are 6 balls in here of 25 grams, 96 yards each. And there's a project that goes with these as well, if you would like. And you could just see them right on inside. Sorry about that. It includes the Edith shawl, the Ingrid pullover, the Karina cowl, or the Bridget scarf. So you can, I think, do one of those with what you have in here. And then here's the different sort of options you have. Let's pull one of these out. So here is a small little version of the Barocco Lannis Light, 100% wool. And it feels a little bit like wool. I wouldn't really say it's like scratchy, but it's definitely, you can tell that it's a wool fiber. We have here your knit gauge, your crochet gauge. This is in the color aquamarine. 100% wool. It's South American wool, a special blend of South American wools made in Peru. And this is a 2 fine, which would make it like a sport weight. And it's just really cute. So I guess you would use those for the stripes if you were making that sweater. But I don't know, might make a colorful shawl out of that. But it's a nice way to sort of test out, you know, a yarn on a nice little project. And then this little bag is like a perfect size bag for a project. This would be good for socks or a hat or fingerless mitts or something. So you get the bonus of a project bag out of it. So I liked that. Anyway, so let me look in my Ravelry here and see what other kinds of things I'm looking forward to doing this year. I see this Peekaboo Tee by Destiny Meyer. And it's kind of cute. It has these little like open cold shoulder or whatever you call it on there. And it looks like it's pretty simple. Just a little scoop neck on there. Here, I can have you look at it if you want. So it's just going to look like that. See the shoulder there? Simple, cute. So that is on my plan. Let's see. We already talked about that. And my 2 sweaters there. Here's the option. I might do the Sophie scarf. I might do the Riptide. I'm not really sure. Here's another simple tee by Church Mouse Yarns. And it looks really cute. What I like about this pattern is that this pattern has the option for a long sleeve as well. So you kind of have some choices there. You can do a split side longer. You can do a shorter, but it's almost like a mix and match. You can do the shorter version. Whoops. You can do the shorter version here in the tee. You can do the longer version in the sweater. So you just choose how you want. You choose what body you want and you choose what sleeve you want. So that is something I'm looking to hopefully find the time to do this year. What else do I have in here? Here's that Riptide. That might be my other scarf choice. Then we have this tank, the Malaga tank by Allison Green. And that one, it looks like I'm going to be using some Barocco Modern Cotton DK. And this is the Autumn League pullover. I'm really excited about this. This, I think, will end up being my first sweater. And I do have all the yarn. I did buy the suggested yarn. So this is by 2 of Wands, and they used the Lion Brand LB Collection cotton jeans, and that's exactly what I bought. I bought mine in blue, and this is in the red. Excuse me, this is in the gray. It's got that little detailing there from like the old sweatshirts we used to wear. So at some point, I am hoping to get to that as my first, sweater project. And then this is way in the future. I don't even know why I have it on my queue yet, but I bought the kit for this. It's the Washington Beanie by Nancy Bates. And I really liked this particular beanie. I'm not like up to color work and stuff like that yet, but then I just like the look of it so well. I do have both of Nancy Bates' beanie books. And so she on her website will have kits for these hats often. And I did buy the kit for that hat. So all the yarn she used is in a kit, and I did purchase it. So eventually when I'm ready to start some color work, I'm hoping to get that eventually done. So that's pretty much what's in my Ravelry queue at the moment. And then what I am working on, let me go to my projects. What I am working on, there's a beanie that didn't actually work out, so I had to frog it. I'm going to redo it. I have some gloves I've been working on. But I have this amigurumi project here of Jane Goodall. I'm working on these little girls here for my classroom. I'm working on this Black River blanket shawl. I'm working on this Simon the Sheep. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about this yet. I have this Sea Turtles blanket that I want to do. I have some of the yarn for it. I haven't really decided. This is a crochet blanket, and I guess I could do it in the crochet, but I'm really considering trying to convert it to a knit blanket, but we'll have to see. This Rosie the Riveter. In March, we do have National Women's History Month, so I'm trying to make all these little iconic women for my classroom for when we study the women who've made history. That's just for fun. Little tiny chickens I've made for my class. That actually isn't a whip. Those are completed. All these things are completed. But yeah, so those are the things I'm working on right now that are my current whips. Grandma's eyelet shawl. Yeah. So that is pretty much what I have coming up, what my plans are for the year, minus the things you fit in between. And yeah, and my haul. So hopefully that was interesting to you, and we will see you guys next time.